Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Old Dominion Monarchs taking on a team from the AAC, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock. The Monarchs will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So Rice's return team didn't help matters out much there. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Holds and fires complete to the right. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's Atkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year, he's perfect.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll try the run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's hot. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Now after the short completion, it's second down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Heaves it on the run. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After they couldn't connect, it's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a third and 10 coming up. That's reeled in. It's locked. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Great job by the pass rush up front. Third and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The play action fake. They're trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's McLeod. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Offense working from the pistol. Bully ball on third and short.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. grabbed in the backfield. It's Carter. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The Owls look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense, quick tempo. Keep it on the ground. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. It's blocked. The pressure got home.
Man, that guy came flying in off the right-hand side. He was able to easily block that punt. I'll tell you what, when you get blocked punts like that in special teams, those are the plays that can completely change the course of a game.
They corral him at the 36. They'll have it 1st down there after a huge play.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quick strike complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, ODU.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Gonna run it. It's Atkins. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Rice rushes to the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The sure hands, it's McLeod. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. 3rd down play from the gun. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, they get him on the zone blitz. Defense did a good job disguising that. This quarterback's going to have to dial in a little bit better as this game goes on, Pollock, and make sure he understands exactly what the defense is doing.
100%. Listen, the more you can do, whether it's zone blitz or simulated pressures, whatever, to give the quarterback different looks. Nice job. Looks like a nice company zone. I'm going to have time. No. Linebacker comes flying through the hole, gets to the quarterback, and gets the big sack.
Slips through the line. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Handoff from the gun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And the Owls headed quickly to the line. Might as well stick with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd down after the run. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So after the last drive, ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. Offense lining up quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that pass picked off. Touchdown, Rice! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. Pulls it in. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
They get him down after he makes the catch. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Fires to the big fella. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds space on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Snags it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this one splits the uprights.
That makes the score Rice 20, Old Dominion 10.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
The Owls will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be knocked down. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between... And it's caught inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Owls are in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Atkins. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Caught on the outside. It's Atkins. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll go to the ground. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The lone back's got it. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's now up to 83 yards rushing in this offense. Touchdown Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Arizona. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. It's caught. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now on second down. They're going to throw it again. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Rice rushes to the line. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Atkins. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Handoff to the lone back. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its first down right. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Movement here from the tight end. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him at 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
The Monarchs will call on their punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Going up top on 1st down. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Rice rushes to the line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. That big fella up front just won his one-on-one battle and got to the quarterback.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to beat the guy in front of you, and great job by using your hands, getting by that first initial guy, and then getting to the quarterback. And the hard part a lot of time is getting him on the ground. Nice job by the big lineman.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Spears. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Feeling some heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Atkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On third and short, the power run here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
First and goal, Old Dominion.
They want to throw it. Trying to get to him. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
That makes the score. Rice, 30. Old Dominion, 20.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Throws to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the counter play. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Owls moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Going with the counter play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Bringing it back, it's McLeod. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Monarchs decide to punt it away.
Let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Coming, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards. Touchdown, Monarchs! And the defense doing work. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is just getting blown off the field right now in Columbus, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. They're trailing by 27 to Bowling Green.
Using his legs, it's Atkins.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on 1st down. Lets it go. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He's going to pass on second down. He lofts one down the sideline. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes the catch, it's Boyd. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. You just can't give up so many points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.